Hey, it's Scotch It, Dummies. I'm Scott.
I'm Bart.
Jack Daniels does some good stuff.
Oh, and this one's a single malt, baby. Woo!
American single malt whiskey from Jack Daniels, and we're gonna
Twice barreled test it.
Jack Daniels single malt style.
I was surprised. Boom. So we're in. So you were messing around with the lights, and I got nosy and started looking at it because I thought, is this the single barrel proof? Is what I was thinking, which I love.
Yes, very good.
But it's not. It's the twice barrel.
It's a twice barreled single malt. I believe the first single malt from Jack Daniels.
You got mad at me. You said you got nosy.
I got it sitting out here. I figured Bart would
Bart
sit
doesn't
down.
pay attention.
We'd be filming. He'd be calling it a Tennessee whiskey, and I'd be like,
then
nope,
you'd go,
single malt.
try something else. And then I looked at it.
So, special release, 53.4% ABV, 106.8 proof for you bourbon drinkers.
Yeah.
Has Jack switched to a 700 milliliter bottle. It's not on the front.
750. It's the same bottle style as their single barrel proof.
2022 special release.
What's cool about this is when Jack Daniels.
Oh.
What?
Nothing?
Oh. You keep it secret. Keep it secret.
700 milliliters.
Dang it. What?
We got so many people bitching.
What?
About switching to 700.
Yeah.
They think it's a money grab. I really don't believe that theory. I mean, it's all about just being consistent and making it easier for everybody. For every distillery.
European market or something?
For every distillery.
What,
yeah.
They don't want to do
We've had two bottles. We've had two bottles. Every distillery has had to deal with two bottles, two labels, dealing with the TTB, all of that. 750s, 700s. Now it's just 700s.
I'm not sure you're an American anymore. I'm not saying else to bend to the 750.
Sure. Would I like 750? Yeah. But it would be the same argument.
I don't want to hear centigrade anymore either.
Everybody would be happy.
Come
Look at
on
750s.
We had the Dead Sea, and it was like, it's 50 centigrade there. And we're like, we don't know what that means. It wasn't even 50. That would be death. But I think it was like, whatever that. I want everything going American.
If everything was 750, everybody would be like, well, they're doing it for consistency. Well, now since they decided on 700, though, it's a money grab.
Please.
Less whiskey, more money.
Yeah, come on.
Maybe.
All of a sudden, you're going to be calling football soccer.
No. I'm just saying, either way, if they'd gone with 750.
Actually, it is.
If they'd gone with 750, sure.
Oh, yeah. I'm sticking with the money grab people.
It's so much easier.
It is easier, but they also went with what's more cost effective for them. They can keep the price the same. Hey, price hadn't changed. Quantity has.
Sure.
So why not? Yeah, it's more consistent, but that's their line. It's also saving them money. Bam.
It's got a nice, rich, dark color.
It does. Back to what I love, though.
Wow.
When a big boy, a giant boy like Jack Daniels is doing an American single malt, that's a damn good sign. What you looking for?
I need a little whiskey on my palate.
What? You want to pre-whiskey it?
Just to warm it up.
Grab that Blue Run straight from the bottle. Do it. Do it. Or you could go with the Weller 12. I don't need anything. I don't need anything.
I don't have.
You do whatever you got to do. Cinnamon, oak. A little touch of something sour. I don't know what it is.
A little touch of something, something.
Something sour. That's a double something.
Dark. It's almost a burnt toffee. Are you going to be getting nosy?
Feels dainty in my hand. I'm not going to read the details. I do want to know what twice barrel means. That's what you're hiding from me.
No.
Ooh.
Well, maybe.
Ooh, hold on to finish. I thought I had a touch of raisin for a second to finish. Yeah, there's something. You're hiding something because I saw the tags turn too.
Oh, no.
You're tricky.
You can look at that.
Now there's something on there, though. It's like red. I figure that's what you're hiding from me. I can't read it because I got bad vision.
Let me get in on the palate. I'll tell you, the nose.
I got a little raisin in the finish.
The nose is actually a little muted. I mean,
It is. I got
it's
dusty
darker.
wood, cinnamon.
Dusty wood. I do get burnt, toasted notes.
I got a touch of sour. Not sour wrong. Sour. So I'm wondering what this twice barreled is. Yeah, I know. It's kind of
Wow.
oaky up front. Cool. I got a little bit of
Boy, that is a palate full.
that is.
That is.
What I got on the back end there? It was a little bit of kettle corn too. Kettle corn. I didn't get the raisin that time. So everybody knows I'm a huge fan of what we call the Jack Daniel's Double Barrel, which is their single barrel proof. I love it. It's one of my favorites. It's still going for about $54. They changed the bottle style. It used to be all black. Now it's got this like gold embossing on it. I don't know if you've got
I've got
one.
the old one.
Yeah, the old one is right there, the single barrel.
Yeah.
But that's what caught my interest here because it is one of my top favorite whiskey drinks. I know it's not technically called a bourbon, even that one. And this one is an American single malt.
Cherries. I did look to see if this has gone through the charcoal filtering, the maple, the Lincoln County process. I don't know, since it's a single malt, maybe it hasn't, but there's almost a little bit of a maple char that we do get with Jack Daniel's.
Right.
It doesn't state if it did go through the maple
Maybe not.
charcoal filter before aging.
I would bet.
So yeah, so cherries, toasted burnt notes.
So what?
So
It's the secret.
the twice barreled I notice is standard charred American oak barrels and then finished in sherry casks.
So I figured that little color was on there.
And so I
it's
was
like a mahogany.
Yeah, it's coming through in the color of the whiskey as well. I was looking for really
Oloroso sherry.
yeah,
cask.
sorry, Oloroso sherry.
Yeah,
But I'm looking, it's very faint.
it is.
It's not.
That might have
it's
been a
not
touch of
pronounced,
the
and that's
raisin
what I
I
was.
got.
Yeah, but I was looking to see how heavy it was and if it was really going to stand out. I don't think it really stands out. I think it is just a subtle hint.
Bold lettering, which I can read, but it says it's very small. Crafted from 100% malted barley, great, twice barreled for a complex taste, and bottled straight from the finest Oloroso sherry cask. Interesting. American
It's starting-
single malt whiskey.
After the first sip, the sherry is starting to show more. It's really coming through. It's very nice. Blind. What would I think this is? Would I think this was? I would probably think this was a single malt world whiskey.
Really?
I mean, something outside of Scotland, maybe, Indian, something along those lines, just because it is a little bit different. Not quite Scotch type. Close, real close, but nice. Rich, chocolates.
Yeah, the water
Cherries.
actually helped bring out some of the chocolate.
I was going to say, I did put a drop of water in there.
I'd done one drop, but I didn't think it had changed it much, but it did there. Almost like a cherry cordial. So master distiller Chris Fletcher and his team of whiskey makers crafted this special release. It is 100% malted barley, charcoal mellowed,
Oh,
yep,
There you
and twice barreled. First in new American charred oak barrels, and then in the finest seasoned Oloroso sherry cask. Seasoned usually means they just threw some stuff in there though.
well, okay, real quick. I was going to swear I'm still getting just a hint of that maple charcoal filtering, which it is. There's slight hints of it. 99% of sherry casks out there that are used are seasoned. Yeah. The old days
just couldn't keep up.
Yeah, old days of transportation and stuff in them is gone.
Yeah.
So almost all sherry casks are used are
It does say
seasoned.
this special release drips. I like that with notes of chocolate covered nuts and berries with a subtle sherry finish. I would agree 100%.
Do you want another drop of water?
Sure. It did.
53.4%. I want
Yeah, this is great.
great palate on. This is This is a home run from Jack Daniels.
is.
A little, give it a little spoiler alert there, if you couldn't tell.
They've been killing it lately. I will tell people, hey, because you know who you always run into. You run into somebody that tried it in college and got drunk on it and threw up. And they're like, no, not since college. I'm like, go back. I always tell them, try the double barrel. Now I would suggest this as well.
Yeah, very nice, chocolatey, nutty, cherries. I mean, maybe some of those darker fruits. I haven't necessarily got raisin yet, but there's some darker fruits.
Water's being very
nice.
It opened it
it's
up
making it more sherry. I think the sherry is showing more.
Yeah, that definitely gave me more cherry kind of. I don't know if I'm getting into the nuts, but I'm definitely getting that chocolate covered cherry. I'm going to do another drop. It's been very kind. You want another?
Sure, why not? Yeah, if you're going to.
Look at that. I did it.
If Bart's not usually the water guy, but if you're going to add another drop, give me another
first drop I didn't seem to do much. That second one, definitely. So that's impressive. Wow. That is nice. Where'd you get this?
R&J.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Yep. R&J. Discount liquor here in Wichita, Douglas and Hillside. Check them out.
Douglas and Hillside, right next to Margaritas. Ooh. It's a big restaurant.
Yeah. Yeah, very nice. I'm even going to throw in for a weird oddity with sherry casking. There's a little bit of key lime in there. Limes, a little bit of citrus notes.
Okay.
Sweeter.
I don't know if I got that.
But yeah, the water is definitely bringing out more of the sherry. It's definitely opening up now. Of course, you saw us too. We did just crack the bottle. That was the first time.
There'll be somebody in there. You know,
yelling.
you haven't done it right. If you haven't let it open up for 30 seconds. 7 minutes, 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And those that have been Fannel chans? What the hell is that? Channel fans? Holy moly. Yeah. And this is the first. Channel fans will know I'm a huge American single malt fan. So this is exciting. I love that one of the big boys is putting it out. That is awesome. Do it. What's your, well, let me score it first. We don't know the price. We'll get that in a second. I'm digging this and its uniqueness. This is running, I'm going to put it at a 90. I really like this.
I'm going
I like
91.
what they're doing. There you go. I like what they're doing, and it's got a great taste.
I was going to go just a tad bit higher, but then I realized the finish is really kind of, it's not a real long finish that digs in. I think if that finish was a little bit longer, I'd probably be a 92, maybe.
I was at an 89, 90. So I was popping in there, but I love what they did here. I love how it's kept changing as I added water. I like whiskey that will transition and move that you can play with. You can play with this whiskey.
Yeah, it's very nice. I like it.
Price. Yeah. But
most average price, I think most people, you're probably going to find $100, 110, 120, which it's still worth that. It's a damn good whiskey.
We're going to
very surprising
retail price as well.
And
I like it. I'll Greco you for this.
Yeah, that was it. And no new Patreon. So go to ScotchTestDummies.com. You can pick out coins, shirts, glasses, hats, all kinds of stuff. Help support the show. It keeps the lights on, keeps the whiskey coming. This was purchased with Patreon funds.
I'm going to get into Patreon, but right now, I want you to hit subscribe and I want you to thumb it, because we've had a fan let us know that he loves the show, watches our show the most, and it's not even showing up in his feed. We think we've been throttled badly.
We've been throttled, and we know why.
Yes, we think we know why. But subscribe, click that subscribe button right now. Let us see that happen. And I think we're going to mention this a little bit more. Enough of that now. But you can also go to Patreon. But because you go to Patreon, look up Scotch Test Dummies, you can support for as little as $1 a month or as much as you wish per video. And that's how we buy these videos. But subscribe and thumb it, because
that's how we buy these bottles.
What did I say? Videos? Yeah, we don't buy the videos. We buy the bottles. I got confused because we added a new thing. Shut up. Corn fuse. Take it. Scotch it. You Scotch gods.
Cilantro.
Dummies.